back to my channel. So today we're doing a makeup video. I'm going to be doing this simple look for you guys, just kind of showing you guys how I do my makeup, when I actually do my makeup, when I actually take the time to do it. I've got a disclaimer. I fucked up somehow and didn't hit the record button when I started the first step of my video. So the only thing that you guys missed was me putting on my foundation. So I'm just gonna kind of tell you right now what I use. I use the Born This Way foundation, and I use the color Swan, and I use a beauty blender that is spritzed with this. This is the Pacifica Crystal Power Hydro Mist. I spritz my little thing with this before I put the foundation on. You guys, that's really the only thing that I didn't talk about because I didn't hit the record button. Duh. But oh, and also, okay, so I do a couple of things. So I mix this with my foundation. Just kind of gives everything more of a dewy look. I'm not a matte girl at all, and this foundation is definitely a matte foundation. It's a medium to full coverage foundation, so which is fine, but I prefer to make it more of a light, so I mix this with it and it makes it more of a light foundation. Anyway, that's sorry about that, guys. I just can't believe I didn't hit record, but yeah, so that's what I do for the foundation, and then everything else that I did, I thankfully got on camera, so you guys will be able to follow along with me. Alright, so next is concealer. I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm using that in the color Light Beige. Okay, I'm back, you guys. My camera died when I was in the middle of talking, so I don't even remember what the last thing that I said was, but I know I was talking about my concealer. Also, you're crooked now, so I'm sorry. My setup is so bootleg. Like, if you guys could see how everything is set up right now, like, it's hard for me to find a place to put my camera where I get good lighting. Not my camera, my phone. I literally cannot wait until I have all the equipment and everything that I need to make really good videos for you guys, but as of right now, this is what I'm working with, and I'm doing the best that I can. So anyway, I'm sorry that you're a little bit crooked right now. I hope you guys can deal with it. I threw this on because my hair kept falling all over and getting in my face, and it was annoying the fuck out of me. So back to what I think I was saying was, the reason that I know I need to go darker on my foundation is not only because it looks a little bit too white on my face, but when I bought this concealer, when I ran out of my other one, I realized that the concealer is definitely not lighter than the foundation like it should be. So it kind of just like matches it, which is fine, but I prefer to have my concealer be a little bit lighter. Now this Tarte Shape Tape is a very full coverage concealer, and like I said, I don't prefer full coverage. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and put some right here, put some right here, put some on my chin. So you see what I'm talking about? You see how that concealer is like basically the same color as what the foundation was? Just show all of my forehead. I have a little forehead. Do I have a little forehead or a big forehead? I feel like I have a little forehead. Maybe it's big. But yeah, I take my beauty blender to blend in the concealer as well, using the pointed part to get right in the middle. I love this concealer. It's so amazing. I just started using it. I was trying to use my other concealer up first before I went and bought this. I was using the Femme Couture concealer that you get at like Sally Beauty's. So I just take the concealer and I put it onto my eyelids as well, because like I said, I don't have a primer right now, so I can't technically prime my eyelids later when I want to do my eyeshadow. So I'm gonna bring the concealer up into my eyelids, into the inner corner of my eye, just really pressing it into that entire area. I never had tried using a beauty blender, and then Jaclyn Hill started using them, and she swore by them, and I learned how to do basically everything that I know how to do from Jaclyn Hill. So hopped on the sponge bandwagon, and I honestly love it. Okay, so next is brows. Brows, I use the BH Studio Ultimate Brow Palette. It is falling apart. I need to order a new one. See, if I open it the wrong way, all the pans come out of the thing. But I can just, I mean, I can fix it and kind of press that down. But yeah, my little raggedy palette. So as of right now, I don't like my brow. Ow! Ow! That hurts, baby. You know how when kids grab your skin, they like grab it with their fingernails like it's fucking death grip? No, baby. Okay, so anyway, I don't like my brows to be super dark. I went through this phase where I liked them really dark and it looked really, really bad. So I kind of go more for a lighter brow now. So I'm going into this color right here. I'm just using a small angle brush by e.l.f. I really like this palette because it's got some gel colors and then it's also just got some regular pressed powders, I think is what they're called. Just start going along, following the natural curve of my brows. Using the BH Cosmetics number 16 brush, it looks like this. And I'm going to use the tiniest little bit of the Shape Tape Concealer, and I'm just going to put a little itty bitty of that on this little brush. And I'm going to take that and just kind of clean up underneath. Alright, so that is one brow. That's kind of how I do it. I don't always outline it in concealer. I usually just don't take the time to do it. I probably should, makes them look cleaner, but I typically don't. This brow is kind of irking me. Like, I didn't do something right, and it's kind of like, it's not like smooth like I want it to be. Is that better? Oh well. Alright, yeah, so that is basically how I do my brows. It takes me forever, so I'm going to do the other one off camera because I really don't want to bore you guys with it or waste any more of my space. So I'm going to do that off camera and then I will be right back. Okay, so that's done. One brow always ends up looking better than the other one. Like, they don't look the same in my opinion, but that's okay because brows are sisters, not twins. They used to be cousins for me. Like, my brows used to be so bad. Like, I look back at old pictures that I posted on Facebook and stuff, like my memories come up even from just like a year or two ago, and I'm like, I know it's gonna be the same. A year or two from now I'm gonna look back and be like, I hope I continue to figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, brows. What do I do after brows? Next I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I don't bake or do anything crazy like that when I'm just going like out. And honestly, guys, I don't even do my makeup like this every day. 9 times out of 10, if I'm going out, I don't do my makeup at all. But when I do go out, or when I do actually feel like doing my makeup, let me know when you're done. You done? But when I do my makeup, this is usually the steps I use. Alright, so next is moving on to my best, which is going to be bronzer, blush, and highlight. Yes, bitch, these are one of my favorite things to do. Okay, so using, again, the BH Cosmetics brush, I'm using the number 3 brush, and I was almost about to spritz it, and I don't know why I almost did that. I never do that. Okay, so for my everything bronzer, concealer, no, bronzer, blush and highlight. Thank you. I use the same palette. I was using the Anastasia Glow palette for a while for my highlighter, but I got this as a gift from my boyfriend, and I am kind of obsessed with everything on it, so I've been using everything on it. So the bronzer I'm using is this one right here, and this is called Cocoa Bronze. It is a satin matte bronzer. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me tell you what this palette is. It is the, oh, you can see the bush outside my window. Oh, there's my setup, you guys. Busted. My little bootleg setup isn't a secret anymore. Okay, so look. Look, can you guys guess what that is? It's a fucking car phone holder that you would put in your car. I literally have that on my window. I've got my phone in that. My phone is, guys, bootleg. Okay, this is the Becca Chloe Malika palette, the Khloe Kardashian. So I'm dipping into the bronzer. And I'm just going to apply that. Normally where you would contour, I don't contour either when I'm just going out for whatever. I just put bronzer like here on my cheekbones and kind of like in the areas that I want to bring some color into my face. So I'll just kind of bronze this area, and I always, what the fuck am I trying to say? Okay. I always swirl. That's not the word I wanted, but we're gonna go with it because it's the only one I can think of right now. Swirl my brush in circular motions. I know it looks like a lot, but trust me, it's gonna blend out beautifully. Actually, I might have put too much. Guys, did I miss a step? Guys, I didn't put... powder under my eyes. Oh well. I'm not going anywhere. So if it slips, it slips. But anyway, so I use the Too Faced ethereal setting powder, and I just put that like under my eyes. And this is a very drying powder, so I don't put too much, and I always make sure I spritz when I put it on because I do not like the way that certain powders make my face look, and this powder makes my face look kind of dry. I'm almost done with it, so I think honestly what I might do is try a different powder. That is a good powder, but for dry skin, I don't know if I would recommend it for dry skin. Okay, so I'm just gonna keep blending out this bronzer to hopefully bring down the intensity of it. I don't know what made me think that I missed that step. Oh, because I was thinking that I might have to put a little bit of powder over this just to kind of... No, that's okay. Yeah, I put a little bit too much on this side. This side is more ideal of what I would want it to look like than this side. This side is honestly... I brought it too much on my cheek. This side I put a little bit too much on my actual cheek. I usually like to keep it on the cheekbone, kind of like you can see how I did here. I just kept it on the cheekbone. I love crusty lips, don't you? I'm gonna put a little bit of this lip gloss on because I cannot stand foundation crusted lips. My lips are already small enough as it is, and when there's foundation caked on them, it makes them look even smaller. I kind of want to get like just like really natural fillers, mostly on my upper lip. Like, I'm okay with the size of my bottom lip. Like, my bottom lip is good. Like, I have a pretty decent bottom lip, but My top lip is really small. Especially when I talk, my lips like curl inward, and so my lips look even smaller when I talk. Okay, anyway, sorry, off course. What's next? Blush. I mix both of the blushes because this blush is a very, 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 very pink blush. It's a very bright blush, and I only dip into that once. So I dip into this one a few times, and then I dip into this once, and then I tap off the excess, and it makes like the perfect pink. So this one up here is called Fierce, and it's a radiant blush. This one down here is called Fabulosity. I love it because both of them, particularly the Fierce, they're mixed with flecks of highlighter. This one particularly is mixed with this highlighter, so it's kind of like a highlighting blush, which I really, really like. I'm gonna definitely make sure I get all of the excess off because I do not want too much blush, and I'm gonna start by applying it here. I do not want to go, when you go like this, you do not want to put it underneath those lines. If you start getting the blush too far down here, it's just gonna make your whole face look fallen and just not good. It's gonna look very unnatural. I mean, nothing about this looks natural, but it's not gonna look good. Okay, it's not gonna look good. Don't fucking do it. You're gonna smile. Here's where you're gonna put it, and you're gonna go, like I said earlier, you're gonna go in upward circular motions towards your temple. Ooh, yes, the blushes have the flecks of highlighter in them. I love that. Like, that just gives me life. Okay, next is highlighter. I'm so excited! Alright, so I'm going to take the same brush that I used for the bronzer. I do clean it off. I do make sure I clean it off and get all of the bronzer off of it, obviously. I spritz it with the same thing that I spritzed my Beauty Blender with. Highlighter right here called Glow Up. It is a soft focus highlighter, but it's still really intense. So, and especially when you spritz it like that, it's going to be even more. So, I just lightly... Ooh, bitch, too much. Too much. I just take my Beauty Blender and I just lightly pounce over it really quickly, just to press it in. There we go. Okay, next I put some on my tip of my nose. I put some right here, right at the end of my, right in the inner part right here. On my Cupid's bow. Just a little bit on the tip of my chin. I don't put a lot there, and I don't put a lot on my forehead either, just enough. And the way that I put it on is I put it on kind of in like a V shape, so I put a little bit and then I fan it out so that it goes more across, like so. So that is it for that. Next, last thing that I do is my eyes, and I'll just put a little bit of eyeshadow. I'm not going to do like a full crazy eyeshadow look. I just put like 1 or 2 colors on my lid just to give it some color and some definition. Today I'm going to be using the Anastasia Riviera palette. Oh no, my bootleg setup is falling. Okay, come on now. Anyway, so as I was saying, I'm using the Anastasia Riviera. I don't know how to say shit, guys. This is what she looks like. Absolutely gorgeous, right? I'm really loving these three colors. So Yacht, which is like this goldish brown color. Cabana, which is like this, an amber yellow. And then this Estate here, which is like a peach skin toned kind of color. How do I want to do it? I think I'm going to use Estate as my transition color. So I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics number 8 brush, and I'm going to dip into, first I'm actually going to spritz my brush with the same Pacifica that I was using before, and I'm going to dip into Estate. One thing about this palette is it does have a lot of fallout. I don't know if you can see, like here where it's really dirty, it does have a lot of fallout. So with these colors, there's a lot of fall away, and when you tap it, there's going to be a lot of excess color that comes off and just falls everywhere. That is the only negative thing I have to say about this palette, is it's very, 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 very fallout-y. I always forget to take the plastic off my palettes, and then I'm like, why does the mirror look so dirty? It's because I didn't take off the freaking film. I get really scared to do my my eyeshadow before my face because I hate fallout. Like, I hate it so much because when the eyeshadow gets on the bottom of my face and fucks up everything that I just did, like, it pisses me off. Do you guys like how expressive I am? So I always like tap a whole bunch just to make sure that I get all of the excess off. This is such a pretty color. Look how pretty that is. I'm so glad I chose this color. I have not yet used this color. So anyway, like I said, just using this as my transition color. So I'm going to put that all over my crease and lid. I'm not going up too high though. I don't want to go up. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I'll do that last. Okay, never mind. Getting ahead of myself. Do you guys think I'm ADHD? I feel like I'm ADHD because I kind of like go in 100 million directions. Like, this is how I always am. I'm always like, calm down, bitch. Calm down. I almost just want to keep this color and be done with it. That is so pretty. I was going to use Yacht and Cabana. I think I will at some point in time try to play with the colors and do a look with all three of them, because I don't know, is it just me, but I think these three colors right here would make such a pretty eyeshadow look. Like, I don't know how I would combine them at this point, so I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't want to mess up. I'm a little scaredy bitch. But I do want to try it at some point. Like, I just love, I don't know, should I do it now? No, I should not. I said I wasn't gonna do a super complicated eyeshadow look, so I'm not gonna do it. Even though I really want to, I'm not gonna do it. I will do that maybe in another video. More video ideas, that's what I need. So you know what? I'm not gonna cram everything that I want to do into one video, so I'm gonna space it out. I'm gonna do multiple videos. I'll do another video with these three colors, I promise. Okay? Okay. I'm just gonna give you a fair warning here. I am not putting lashes on at the end of this video because I don't know how, and I'm not gonna try to do it. So it has been 2 long years since I have been trying, and I'm not gonna do it. All right, that's it for that. Simple pimple, basic bitch. Okay, so eyeliner. Where is it? Sky, where did you put it? I'm such a dummy. Guys, I'm such a fucking dummy. So this eyeliner is out of its box. So I assumed that this eyeliner was also out of its box. So I'm sitting here like, where is it? Meanwhile, it's still in the box. All right, So as I was saying, I'm using the Tarte eyeliners, Sex Kitten liquid liner, and the eyeliner. Both of them are in black. How cute is this? Focus. It works for other girls when they put their hand up. Well, I give up. It's a really cute kitty cat, okay? It's a cute cat. So anyway, I'm just taking the regular eyeliner and I'm just going to put that on my waterline just to bridge the gap between my waterline and my lash line. I don't like that when there's a little white gap. Okay. Next, I don't always do this. In fact, most of the time I don't always do a winged liner, but sometimes when I feel like I want to be a little extra bad bitch, I'll put on some winged liner. So I'm gonna use this little guy. Super precise. It's focusing in on the fucking wrinkles in my palm, not this. Okay, but I'm not gonna talk because that gives me anxiety every time I do my winged liner. You see how I'm talking really quiet? I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like, it gives me so much anxiety to do winged liner because it's like if I mess that up, everything that I just did is fucked up. We did it, we did it, we did it.
You the bitch. You the motherfucking bitch.
Okay, now we have to do the other eye. And it has to turn out exactly the same or it's gonna look stupid. Oh my god. Yeah. It's fine. We'll be fine. Shh. Nope. This one ends up curvier than this one. Do they look the same? Kind of. I think this one's a little bit more like curved than this one, but it's not super noticeable and I'm not gonna fuck with it because when you start fucking with liquid liner is when you end up with like a super thick long wing because you keep trying to fix it and it keeps going out more and thicker and thicker and thicker and then you're fucked. So, okay. We did good. That was good. We did good. And then the next thing that I do, just kind of pull everything together, is I take the color that I put on my lid and I just put it on my bottom lashes. Ooh, ooh, the powder flew up in my eyeball. I did not get all the excess off. Oh my god. Taking a little bit of the pencil liner, I'm going to put it on the bottom of the lash line. I don't put on a lot. I don't put on a lot at all. I just put on enough to give it some definition. Yeah, I really did not put a lot on the bottom. The mascara that I'm using right now is just the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal. I think I picked this up at Walmart. Video is so long. Alright, so finishing touches is I just put highlighter in a couple of different spots. I'm going to put it under my brow bone, I'm going to put it in the inner corners of my eye, and call it a day. Last but not least is lips. I usually just put on like a clear gloss, or I'll put on this color that I have with some gloss over it. This is the Revlon Plumping Lip Cream in the color Spiced Berry, number 535 Spiced Berry. And of course it's plumping because a bitch needs as much plump to her lips as she can get. And I will put this clear gloss over it. This is the Ulta Beauty Lip Plumping Transforming Top Coat, and it's just a sheer glitter. And a lot of times I'll put this on and just wear it by itself. I'll just take like a makeup remover and I'll wipe my lips just to make sure I get all the foundation off of it, and then I'll just use this. Usually I'll just use this. I won't use this color, but for the sake of the video I wanted to have a little bit of color in my lips, so I put that on, and then I'll put this over it. Basically it, guys. I don't do this every day. I wish I had the energy to do my makeup every day, but I just don't. When I do my makeup, this is what I do. I don't really go full glam at all, even though this is kind of a lot. This is more than I know a lot of people do, but I don't do like, I don't know, I don't bake, I don't contour, I don't really do that. I just kind of try to do the basic. This isn't really basic. I don't know what you would call this, because I do use a lot. I do highlight, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, this is what I do. I don't know. I'm not the best at doing makeup, so don't really take it from me. But if you thought that I did something helpful, let me know. That'll really boost my confidence. Alright, but no, all jokes aside, I hope you guys liked this video. I really appreciate you guys for watching it. As I always say, it means the world to me. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Feel free to share it just to kind of circulate it around, help me get some more views, help my channel grow. Like I was saying earlier, I have a fun video that, and I actually mean fun when I say fun. It's going to be a challenge and it involves food. It's not a mukbang. It's fun. I am getting my tooth pulled on Wednesday, so I'm thinking that I probably won't be in the mood to eat until probably Monday. Probably the Monday after this upcoming Wednesday. It's now Friday, so I won't do that video until, at this point, I want to say I'll have it up Tuesday. So not this next coming Tuesday that's coming up, but the following Tuesday. So I'm sorry that it's going to be so long, but it's really fun. I promise you guys are really going to like it. Yeah, I really don't have anything else to say. My baby's 10 months old. My baby's not a baby anymore. She's almost a year old. Hi, princess. Oh, I can't believe she's 10 months old. We have to do her 10-month pictures today. Can you say hi, YouTube? Alright, guys. Well, I am going to go and get her 10-month pictures taken. Ah, don't hit me. I'm going to get her... Oh, I also forgot to mention, I do use setting spray. I use the Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, but I don't have any. So I gotta go get some, but I do use setting spray normally on my face. But yeah, so basically, guys, that's it. That's everything I had to do today. That's everything I had to say. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys think I'm pretty. No, I'm just kidding. But no, really, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.